Welcome back to your KTBS News. In today's Health Watch, we're talking about something you probably have heard about, but maybe not fully understood, myself included. Today, we're talking about so many myths surrounding it. Here's to debunk some of those myths around our metabolism is Courtney Hammonds-Butts, a registered dietitian. Good morning, Courtney. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
We've already kind of been talking about it behind the scenes, talking about our metabolism.
And it is so important, especially when it comes down to our overall health and how we feel. So let's jump right into it. What are some ways that we can rev up or boost our metabolism, or are we just kind of stuck in the same old with what we've been given?
So many times I hear clients say, I have such a slow metabolism, or my metabolism is not going to change. And there is some evidence that suggests that we can boost or benefit our metabolism by changing things to our diet and exercise routines. And one of those things is increasing the protein intake in our diets. That actually has an increase of thermic effect of food. So that basically means that it has benefits to your metabolism when you eat protein. And it also helps regulate your appetite so you feel fuller for longer, which also helps, restrict, or helps with the amount of calories that you're consuming per day just by regulating the appetite.
Sure. So what are some ways that we can do that to kind of get that going more?
Yeah, so prioritizing protein-dense foods, so like meat, fish, and poultry, but also plant-based proteins like beans, peas, and nuts, and also prioritizing complex carbs, which are things like fiber, so fruits, vegetables, and fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, excuse me.
Yes.
And those are all really good sources of fiber, and that also has a really good benefit to your metabolism as well. And the last thing would be to prioritize strength training. So instead of just focusing on cardio, really prioritize when you're at the gym doing some strength training with weights or resistance exercises. Even if you're doing body weight like squats and push-ups, can also have a benefit to increasing your muscle, which has benefits to your increasing your metabolism.
And for folks that are starting out in the gym, it can be a little intimidating. You see, the big guys and walking around and they're putting up some serious iron, but I'm sure just a little bit goes a long way.
Absolutely. Even there's a new study that came out, 11 minutes a day can help increase longevity over time. So just 11 minutes a day, whether that's walking, outside or doing a quick YouTube workout in your living room, a little bit can go a long way for sure.
Absolutely. Now, what about, what are some of the health benefits too, now that we know how and, basically what we can do to boost our metabolism, get it going again? What are some things that we're going to see that's going to really help us out?
Yeah, so, on social media, you probably see like the tummy teas or the diet pills. We were kind of talking about those.
The gimmicks.
Yeah, all the gimmicks. All they're really trying to do is take your money, for lack of a better way to explain that. So these are the three things that really are just scientifically proven to increase or boost your metabolism, which is increasing your intake of protein and fiber. And I would say prioritize those at each meal. So, start your day off with a protein-filled breakfast, whether that's with eggs or, with whole grains that also have a little bit of protein in it as well, and then prioritizing strength training too.
Fantastic. Well, let's get that metabolism boosted, burn some calories, and live healthier lives. That's what it's all about. Well, Courtney, great recommendations as always. Love chatting with you behind the scenes too, but for folks that don't get to hear our conversation when we're off air, where can they go to find more?
CourtneyButtsNutrition.com is my website, and I'm also on Instagram and Facebook at Courtney Butts Nutrition as well. And for the month of March, it's National Nutrition Month. I'm doing a challenge on Instagram and Facebook, and you can still enter, and I'm giving away 2 prizes at the end of the month if you participate.
Okay, very cool. Might have to sign up for that. As KTBS members do not apply.
Yeah.
So, all right, great. Well, Courtney, thanks as always. Some great tips there for keeping us healthy.